Raditz and Fasha began their fight in the tournament, and they're really close to each other when it came to base power. But Raditz was just slightly stronger and was letting Fasha win for the most part until he brought out his all to claim his victory. Vegeta then fought in the finals and completely bodied Raditz, who was in his grade 2 Super Saiyan. After 5 years, they all met up at Kame House and Buu was unveiled by Shin and Kibito. So Vegeta went to take care of Buu by using the Hakai. What will happen in this part, and what will Shin do with them? My name is Michael from Vegeta T23, and welcome to What If Vegeta Was Born with Ultra Ego, Part 6. Sit back and enjoy the intro. Hello my elite Saiyans. Before I get started, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel. You can unsubscribe at any time, it's free, and it gets me closer to 10,000 subscribers. Like the video too, so me and the YouTube algorithm become more than acquaintances. Also, join the T23 Discord server with the link in the description below. You can also follow my Instagram too, so you can see channel updates and sneak peeks. Now let us begin. Vegeta, Kibito, and Shin return back to Kame House and share small talk. They like the fact that Vegeta is the only one in the universe strong enough to go toe to toe with a destroyer.
Already fought Beerus as a kid. Let's just say he gained my respect. Frieza fucked it up when he destroyed our home.
Our? You guys are Saiyans?
Those three goons behind me. And our children. Well, they're all Saiyans.
Ah, I see. Would you like to train with me? I can teach you some neat tricks.
Say less. Count me in.
With it, Vegeta, Fasha, Goku, and Raditz all go with Shin and Kibito to train, leaving Bulma to take care of their children. They see that they too are Saiyans in a way, so they take the kids too. Upon teleporting on the sacred world of Kais, Vegeta senses a very pleasant energy that calms him down mentally.
Would you believe that this is the first time I've seen Vegeta calm? So this is how the Kai's world looks like. It feels so calm.
This is a nice change. Vegeta was always uptight. Shin then directed them to the Z sword and asked one of them to try pulling it out, going from weakest to strongest. Since kids were weaker than the Kais and no one but Raditz had Super Saiyan, Raditz was first to go. Raditz transformed into his grade 2 right from the start and tried pulling the sword out. Surprising everyone, he actually managed to pull the sword out. Shin, however, was interested in the power Vegeta has. Since Raditz couldn't handle the sword easily, Shin tells Raditz to hand the sword over to Vegeta and then the rest of the Saiyans. Vegeta picks it up with extreme ease and even spins it around his fingers. He even threw it and then caught it on the other side of the planet with ease. He then went back and gave the sword to Goku. Goku struggled at first, but eventually managed to grab hold of it properly. Fasha then grabbed hold of it and she was struggling, but not as much as Goku. Fasha then says,
"Can you give the communicator to the blue-haired girl? That was just in case something happens."
"Oh, I was just about to say that." Shin then creates one and Kaikais to Earth to give Bulma the communicator, then going back. Well then, the sword is actually a special sword. It can make the user unleash their latent potential if they wield it.
Well, that shit seems easy enough to handle. Let Kakarot use it first. He's the weakest one of us. We'll train the kids.
Goku then takes the Z sword and trains with it. Slowly but surely, he gets used to it. While the kids are being taught the basics of fighting, then eventually the advanced martial arts. All while Raditz taught everyone how to turn into a Super Saiyan.
The power comes in response to a need, not a desire. You know that, Vegeta, because you used it. You're currently way too blinded with your birth defect that you made you so strong that you can't even get enough fighting, thus blinding you with it. Try using rage to power up. Find something that truly angers you. that you need to find the calm before the storm. A solution to whatever you're raging at.
Vegeta tries to anger himself with his race and how they all disappeared.
For me, it was my then girlfriend dying. Use what really angers you.
Vegeta then thinks of all the possible ways he could have saved the planet. Snapping, he turns into a Super Saiyan, and then trying to have some calm. He looks at his hands and smirks.
So that was the trick all along.
Goku listened to that and remembered the time he couldn't save Krillin when he died when they were children. Going the same pace, he too transformed. Fasha took a different approach, however.
My mistake? Being the weakest in the group. I couldn't do anything. I wanted to be someone that Bardock could be proud to have on his team!
Fasha screamed as she too transformed. Vegeta looked on as he heard what she was saying.
Calm down now. Take a deep breath. You know, he actually was proud of you. He kept talking of your performance in Conquest. And he was intrigued with you and your power.
Fasha really did calm down when she heard that. She started smiling, then crying.
Are you seriously crying?
You don't know how much that means to me. I never thought I would be worthy enough to be in his army. I tried playing cool and all stuff, but I just couldn't fathom the fact everyone was stronger than me.
With it, they all attained Super Saiyan. A few months has passed, and the kids too have achieved Super Saiyan just by watching their parents spar while transformed. The 4 Saiyans were proud of their children and decided to start training them properly from that point on. However, they get a call from Bulma that Piccolo is starting his shit again, so they decide to go investigate. Vegeta then gives the crystal ball back to Shin and they all decide to go. Vegeta Kai-Kais them all back on Earth and Bulma finally sees her son all buffed up. Meanwhile, Goku comes home to Chi-Chi going mad at Goku for making her son a delinquent. But he didn't care one bit and just went to hug Chi-Chi after so long, saying that he's come home just for that hug, just for that. Chi-Chi was happy and has calmed down. Raditz and Fasha have crashed back in their apartment to see if they're getting kicked out, and they were, so they shot a blast at it, destroying it out of pettiness. Back at Capsule Corp, Vegeta tells Bulma that Trunks is going to fight Piccolo. But when she witnesses Trunks breaking his glass of water just by trying to hold it, she takes precaution and gives Vegeta proper armor for both him and Trunks.
I don't intend to wear the knockoff armor of an army of Saiyan killers. I'd rather take damage more than anything else.
Bulma just puts it in a box and tells Vegeta to use it at any time he wishes. Vegeta scoffs and then goes. Vegeta and Trunks go to take care of Piccolo in North City. Piccolo notices them coming and he attacks Vegeta.
I'm not losing to you, filthy tail-having monkeys again. Oh, just drop it. Just because one Saiyan defeated you doesn't mean you have to take revenge. Just take the L already. Actually, my son here will wipe his butt with your guts.
Piccolo laughs it off and then gets in his stance. Trunks reads his power level and resorts to his Super Saiyan. Trunks then rushes at Piccolo, delivering the first punch and knocking him into a rock. Piccolo is then taken back by this sudden rush, but Trunks is simply skipping in place, having his guard up and being ready to throw another one. Piccolo knows he's outmatched, so he starts preparing a Makanko Sapo to end Trunks with one attack, making a bunch of after images to confuse Trunks. Trunks is on guard and listens to the call, trying to search for Piccolo's key. He eventually found the dominant one and puts his hands together, generating a mini blast. Piccolo then screamed,
Special Beam Cannon!
Piccolo fired his beam, but Trunks then yelled,
Elemental Judgment!
That small green blast of massively compressed energy went through Piccolo's beam just like knife through butter and hit him, causing a very violent explosion engulfed with flames. Piccolo came out dried out, as he was barely able to move. With that, Trunks, out of everyone, defeated Piccolo, being the weakest of the bunch too. And with that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think I'm a selfish bastard, then click dislike. But if you liked the video, hit that like button. Please, feel free to check out my sparring partners on my channel page and, give them some love. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below. And as always, peace out.